Hello and welcome to a mod pack. I'm actually really excited about this. I figured out a way, I think, don't quote me on it, but a way that I might be able to capture my laptop screen using my Elgato. If that's the case, then you guys might actually be seeing more modded series, such as this one. So this is called the Ferret Business. I decided to go with this one and not a well-known one, simply because of the fact that this actually has a lot of mods in it, like ridiculous. A lot of computers won't actually run this mod. And for the simple fact of that, I'm just going to go through the mod list this episode. This is going to be episode 0. This is going to be kind of like a epilogue for the whole series. But we're going to be looking at the mod list. This does not have industrial craft. I don't know if any of you guys actually know about any of these mods, but if so, let me know if you guys want like a little mini tutorial. So there's the AE2 stuff, which is a kind of like a item containment mod. Agcraft, which is a plants mod. Plier and logistics, that's kind of the AE2 stuff. Try not to scroll through here and miss anything important. Aroma 1997. That's a mod for another dimension, kind of like a mining dimension. Aurora Cascade, that's kind of a weird mod. I haven't done much with that. But there's so many mods in here that I literally cannot scroll through this. Backpacks mod, baubles, bee specific. That might be a bee mod. There's Bibliocraft. This is kind of a decoration mod in a way, and item storage. Big reactors, that's a reactor power mod. Blood magic, that's a magic mod. Botania, that's technically a tech mod. It revolves around flour and creating magical items, but it's classified as a tech mod. Brandon's Core, that's not me. I actually don't even know what that is, to be quite honest. I think that's, I don't know what that is either. Buildcraft, that's like our quarries and such. Carpenter's blocks, that allows us to make cool buildings and structures. Chisel, that's an air building mod. Computercraft, that's kind of a computer mod. Might do a little bit of that. I haven't had a whole lot to do with it, even though I am a computer science major. It involves a lot of coding. Cooking for blockheads, that's obviously a cooking mod. Decocraft, that's another decoration mod. Actually a very in-depth decoration mod. That's actually disabled in most mods. Actually have it for some dumb reason, I don't know. But I've played around with quite a few of these. Dense ores, that's just, get more ores in one ore. Dimensional Acres, Draconic Evolution, that's like a endgame items mod. Ender IO, that's evolves, where'd it go? Evolves like power and machines. That kind of replaced quite a few of the power machines now. Extra cells, that's to go with our implied energistics. Storage system, extra bees, that's obviously bees. Extra trees, that's trees. Extra utilities, that's kind of power generation. It has a lot of other uses. Fastcraft is just loading. Ferret shinies, this is specific to this mod. It adds games that... So this mod is kind of like a mod that allows you to convert items into a currency and then buy stuff from a shop. So that's kind of where that's built in. Flat signs, obviously it's signs. Flux crystal, that's a magic mod. Forbidden magic, that's another one. I think that's actually an attachment to Thaumcraft, which is another magic mod. Forestry, that's tree mod. The forge is just a load. Gendistry, that's another B mod. Genetics. It makes a pain in the butt, this mod. These add a lot of more difficult, this Grimoire for Gaia 3, I think it's pronounced. This adds a lot of hostile and non-hostile mobs. The hostile mobs are ridiculously strong. This is something I'm actually scared of. Like I said, I played this mod around with it a little bit. So I know a little bit. Hardcore questing mode that allows quests. Iguana's Tinker Tweaks. This is kind of cool mod. It adds random abilities to your tools after you use them for a while. And obviously it's a Tinker mod, built on from Tinker's Construct. Immersive Engineering, that's another power mod with machines and some other cool things. Iron Chest, that allows you to make chests of various different levels. That's a storage mod. Java is also a storage mod with the barrels. That's kind of cool. Journey map, that's a map. I'm trying to make sure I don't miss anything. But I don't want to go through all of this stuff. Magic B, that's B. Louse's Door, that's doors. Matter Overdrive, this adds like a lot of technology aspects. And some other mods and such, I don't know too much about it. A mechanism that adds additional metals and such. And machines and power generation. Mine Factory, that one's, I believe, also machines and such. Power generation. I'm just going through the major ones. Morph, I'm not sure what Morph is. Natura, that's adds trees and other biome generations. Not enough items, that's NEI. That adds the ability to actually see how to craft items and what you can craft items into. I got my cord tangled up in my headset. So if you hear, let me fix that real quick because it's driving me nuts. So that's what that noise was, if you could hear it. Nether ores, that adds ores into nether. Not enough items, I went over that. Open computers, that's kind of the same as computer craft in a way. Pam's Harvest Craft, that's a food mod. Project Red, that's an air power mod, I believe. Realistic, random things, this adds more items into the game as well. Nothing terribly special. Realistic terrain generation, RF tools, this add additional dimensions that you can create, kind of like Mistcraft if you know it. Roguelike dungeons, this one's kind of fun. This adds actual dungeons into it that you can explore. Their progression dungeons. Simply jetpacks allows flight. Solar expansions, obviously solar power. I'm not sure what stacks on stacks is. Start inventory, that's just items you start with. Steve Carts and Steve's Factory Manager, I haven't had a whole lot to do with those, but that's carts and ways to automate stuff. Storage drawers, that's another storage thing. Thaumcraft is a magic mod. These are add-ons for that. This Thermal Foundation, that's kind of, thermal power generation, I believe. Tinker's Construct, that allows you to make your own tools. This is a very cool mod, actually. That I wish was in the vanilla version. Then what am I looking at? Walla. That shows like tooltips. Witchery adds some magical items and other things. And Warp Book allows you to warp to other places. And a lot of these other mods aren't too important. But there's somewhere around 200 or so mods. So this is going to be a fun series to actually do. But that's going to do it for this episode. Epilogue type deal. Hope you guys did enjoy. Give me your opinions. What kind of mods you'd like to see me work with in this series.